Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store. Digging in the switch hitter, Wolverine.
Big dog.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
A chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing just 90 feet away at third. He's got it to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just game 7-6 today. Toronto came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Now at the plate, Wolverine. He had a...
Stay hot. Here you go.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third.
That ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one.
Again now with runners in scoring position, Bobby Lavallo, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that's through into right field for a base hit. But the throw is well up. In now, Wolverine. He'll try to follow
in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And that's in there, base hit. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the throw. Top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this. Try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double.
On to first, and he rolls a double play. 8-6, the final score tonight. Elvis Rodriguez earns his third win of the year. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good. Riding in once again, Wolverine. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. But it's offline, so the run will send into this appearance. Towards second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Game 7-6 today. Toronto came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store. Coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak has been right. One error thus far for Toronto. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, decided he'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that run from first. He's right there. To second for one. Back to first. And a costly at-bat there as the possible 7-6 today. The Toronto Blue Jays get the win despite 3 errors in the field. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show.
The second baseman.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Return throw gets him at first.
Third baseman.
The 2-1 home. On to short. This could be 2. Scooped up. There's 1.
Out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League.
Number 28.
Taylor made to short. 6. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this in the final, Toronto took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Johnny, we are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Now at the plate, Wolverine.
Here, attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every.
Now in the box to the at-bat coming up. He pulls this one into right, and that's going to get down out there. And the run is in to score from second. The game is over. 15-5 is the final. Pittsburgh posted 15 runs in the MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air for him here in this one. The 3-2 pitch is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get Alfonso Medeiros. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play in the inning. And the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation. One in the ball game. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. There's one. Return throw is in time. And what do you now for the White Sox? Jose Blanco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A bouncer up the middle. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both. All set to start. Fly ball out toward left center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Lytle, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle, and he is.
But even more so when it's in front of the home crowd, seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Mate. So striding in. Again, a 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will.
They've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here.
Ready on 1 and 2. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Oh, and it's. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even plate for him in the ball game. Ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's here and standing in Ralph Sanders, and he does so. Possible go-ahead run. Reined in. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last tally. The Jays rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Dave. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good match. American League and round trippers.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, damage near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Final score. The Palehose took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Number 4. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Digging in, Wolverine. He'll get now the pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single.
Number 25.
The 1-2. Double play ball to second. 4. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this.
Here we go.
Standing in, Wolverine.
Out situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on the guy.
1 run scores. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 Bay Rays. Jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ray McCabe. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League. Digging in once again, Wolverine, 2 men out.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joseph. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on.
Let's go.
The second baseman, John.
Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. New inning set to get underway. Digging. Here's the pitch. A dive, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Ball game is over. 5-0 the final score today. The Tampa Bay Rays led this game. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the. Settling in now, Wolverine coming into this one. His night guys, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitch. Try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they breeze through this. The New York Yankees jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. John. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League. Digging in now.
For a strike, good call by the catcher, great execution by the pitcher.
Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quick. 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. We're on the mound and start the home 7th.
Derek.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Line to the right side. Shed has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner, and he will beat the tag. Safe. Toronto put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Dave Cabrera